Oakwood Cemetery, located, what's the street here? I forgot what the street is named. It's located on the corner of Oakwood and Palace. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is Tyler's oldest cemetery. It's got the old wrought iron gates on there. I'm going to enter through the back this way right here. And if you do come to visit this cemetery, just remember, lock your doors. This is not the best of neighborhoods in the world. There used to be a gang in here called the Graveyard Gang. It used to call the Graveyard Gang. This cemetery right here has a governor. I do believe a governor. Right where the flagpole is a from what I understand, right here is a mass grave. I'll show you here in a second. It's got some brochures right here, I believe. Can't get to them. Oh yeah, you can. But this is the Oakwood Cemetery. I've got a brochure here. I'll read a little bit what's in the brochure as well. Sorry, I'm not holding the camera steady. That aggravates me when somebody's can't hold the camera straight. Originally called and here's the grave of the governor. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to open up this brochure here. Here's the grave of Mr. Hubbard, one of Texas's governors. Over there in the trees is the Jewish part of the cemetery. And a lot of old graves out here. Oh, that's why. We got There's the only mausoleum, and Oakwood is the final resting place of Nancy something or other, Othalious, or Oda. She ran the Reynolds Parish, and her husband Daniel Webster Parish. Visitors should not be should note the beautiful ironwork on the door, stained glass. Okay. This part of the cemetery right over here is the let's see if I can find it on here. Oh yeah, this area of the cemetery right here, as you can see, there's no stones. This this area is for the unnamed Black Americans. That's what they listed it on here, but I'll go ahead and say it. This is the area where a lot of unnamed Black African American slaves are buried. Next, we're going to go visit the mausoleum. There's a grave of an unknown soldier in here. From the Confederate States of America. We'll see that next. Other than the traffic, it is a nice little quiet cemetery. Here's a grave. This one says, this district descended above ground is an easy to spot with brick exterior. There is no marker, name, or date with this grave. Only CSA foot marker is located in plot 3. So this is an unknown Confederate soldier. And alright, let's go visit the mausoleum, and then we'll go see the Jewish part of the cemetery. There's just a lot of graves out here. You just have to walk around to see. This right here is the remains of 231 unknown Confederate soldiers are buried in this unmarked gravesite near the center of the cemetery. The Confederate Soldier Monument is the first national flag is fitting memorial to soldiers who died in or near Tyler during the war between the states. Of course, they've taken down the Confederate flag. Blue bonnets. They're blooming. The only mausoleum here. Let's see. Yeah, I read that to you. Parish of her husband Daniel Webster on the door. His stained glass in the west window of Mr. Parrish died in 2009, and his wife lived almost 54 years. No children were born to this union. Mrs. Parrish, who came to Tyler in 1897, left a large bequest to the West Irwin Christian Church. These funds were used to build 3 Christian churches. This structure is located in Plot 7. Take a little walk around. See the stained glass window that they were talking about. Can't really see it through there. If we can get it close up through the window. I don't know. Ah, there it is. And there's their graves. Of course, they got this thing padlocked with a heavy lock and key. I don't blame them. And right over in this area over here is the Jewish part of the cemetery. And lastly, after we go through here, then I'm gonna shut this video down. If you hear a lot of sirens, by the way, the cemetery is pretty much next door to the Tyler police station as well. I do know in the Jewish part of the cemetery there's a girl's grave, and I believe she was the first internment in this part of the cemetery. This is the Jewish part of the cemetery right here. Let's walk back here. Graves are so old that you can't hardly read them anymore. But I think that's the one right there. Alright guys, well, I'm probably not the best at this. I know there's other people that are better at making videos than I am, and I'm not going to deny that fact, and so therefore I'm not going to claim that I'm a professional at this. I'm just a rank amateur. But I will say this, hopefully one day in the future I can make my way up to Dallas where I can film the Bonnie and Clyde grave markers. And a few other graves over there. It's something that I like doing, you know. I like walking through cemeteries for some reason. It just gives me it's a place where you can, yeah, I know it's creepy and morbid, but it's a good place to meditate if you want to. You know, it's quiet. People here, they're not gonna talk to you. But anyways, guys, again, if you like my videos, please like and hit that subscribe button. If you have any comments, leave a comment on the section below. And I will post another video tomorrow. Until then, have a happy Easter.